Today in Terminal Treasures we'll explore an app that complements Spotify to you, which I have presented in the last episode. If you remember, the Terminal app which brought Spotify to our terminals had no support for podcasts. That's why in today's episode I bring you Castero, the app that brings podcasts to your terminal. As you know, I've been working on a Windows machine for the past couple of weeks, and while not necessarily the only thing I'm looking for, Windows compatibility is always a plus. Unfortunately, Castero is not compatible with Windows since it uses the Curses Python library. There are ways that you can substitute that, but I wouldn't consider that compatibility. It's more patchwork than an actual solution. Docile to the use, Windows subsystem for Linux, which is actually a Linux subsystem for Windows, is Microsoft's solution at bridging the two worlds. In its newest implementation, which is Docile, Microsoft uses an actual Linux kernel without relying on virtualizing the system calls. That's cool and all, but here comes the catch. Docile is available on Windows 10 Pro only. While I have a Pro license because I am Pro, I realize that most PCs out there come pre-installed with the home version, or even worse, the locked-down N versions. For those of you that are lucky enough to have a Windows 10 Pro or a Linux system, let's go ahead and explore what Castero has to offer. Install Docile for Windows, folks. For those of us stuck with Windows, let's see how we can enable the Docile and upgrade it to the newest version. Sure, we can go in the GUI and check some boxes while trying to figure out if we got all the right components installed, or we can follow the official tutorial posted by Microsoft here, //docs, microsoft.com/ns/windows/docile/install win, and drop to the terminal to do all this work in a couple of commands. 1. Installing the dual sudo dism. x/online/enable feature name, Microsoft Windows subsystem in x/all/nora start. Wait a minute, bruh. Those are sudo Linux shenanigans ain't working on Windows. Yeah, well, I and my buddy Scoop here beg to differ, homie. You see, sudo is just one Scoop install sudo away for those of you that followed my post where I talked about Scoop. If you didn't see the post, don't worry, here it is, //hive. blob/hide -175,254/@alexbalin/Linux Grandmaster switches to Windows still fresh and all. I guess you can always do a right click followed by open as administrator, but are you lame? Of course not, you're reading me, you can't be lame. We'll also want to quickly enable another feature, virtual machine platform, sudo dism. x/online/enable feature name, virtual-atfm/all/nor start. Upgrade to Docile. Why should you upgrade? Because 2 is better than 1. To do that, we must first download and install the Linux kernel update from here, //wesselsterestorage, blob, core, windows, net/dolblub/docile_update_x. Midn't worry, this is definitely underscore not underscore virus. X. After you installed the kernel update, you can go ahead and set Docile as your preferred version, sudo Docile set default version 23. Install a Linux distro from the Microsoft Store. Install a what from where? Yeah, that's no typo. Open the shopping bag icon with the Microsoft logo on it that nobody uses and search for Ubuntu, for example. After that installs, open the Ubuntu app either from the start menu and set a new username and password for your Linux system. You can read full post on Cryptofans News, link available in text below.